Hey guys, my name is Vinay. Welcome to Project Vinay. Today is 7th February 2026, and we are recording this documentary to reach my goals. My goal is to build my own personal brand, to build my own empire, to build my own business, and to improve my skills. Currently, I'm focusing on my communication skills, to improve my articulation skills, and improve my English. So we are reading this book called The Almanac of Nawaz Ravikant, and this is part six of reading book, and day six of reading book. And we yesterday we read till page number 72. Still here, till here. So we're gonna start from here. And ignore if my eyes looks like a red color or like evil eyes. I have a little bit of cold, and so yeah, not little bit. I'm not feeling that much well, so if my sounds also not sounding that energetic or yeah, please ignore that. So let's start. Let me see the camera. So yeah, can you expand on your statement? If you are secretly desperate, uh, dis- despise distress wealth, it will elude you. If you get into a relative mindset, you are always going to hate people who do better than you. You are always going to be jealous of others, even if envious of them. They will sense those feelings when you try and do business with them. When you try and do business with somebody, if you have any bad thoughts or any judgment about them, they will feel it. Humans are wired to feel with the other person deep down inside. Feels you have to get out of relative mindset. Sorry if my voice is a little bit low or something. My throat is paining. Sorry. Literally being begin like literally being anti-wealth will prevent you from becoming wealthy, because you will not have the right mindset for it. You won't have the right spirit, and you won't be dealing with the people on the right level. Be optimistic, be positive. It's important. Optimists actually do better in the long term. The business world has made people playing zero sum game, and a few playing a positive sum game, searching for each other in the crowd. They are fundamentals to huge games in the life that people play. One is the money game, because money is not going to solve all of your problems, but it's going to solve all of your money problems. People realize that, so they want to make money, but at the same time, many of them deep down believe that they can't make money. They don't want any wealth creation to happen, so they attack the whole empress enterprise by saying, well, making money is evil, you shouldn't do it. But they are actually playing the other game, which is that the status game. They are trying to be the highest status in the eyes of the other people, watching by saying, well, I don't need money, we don't want money. Status is your rank in the society hierarchy. Wealth creation is an eventually recent positive sum game. Status is a zero sum game. Those attacking wealth creation are often just seeking status. Status is a zero sum game. It's a very old game where we are playing it since money tribes. It's hierarchy. Who's number one? Who's number two? Who's number three? And they are the number three to move to number two, and number two is to move out of the slot. So status is a zero sum game. Uh, Politics is an example of status game. Even sports are an example of status game. To be winning, to be the winner, there must be a loser. I don't fundamentally love status game. They play an important role in our society. So we can figure out who is in charge, but fundamentally you play them because they are a necessary evil. The problem is to win at a status game, you have to put somebody else down. They These where you should avoid status game in your life. They make you into an anger combative uh, combative uh, person. You are always fighting to put other people down, to put yourself and the people you like up. Status game are always going to exit. They are not way around it, but realize most of the time when you are trying to create wealth and you are trying to you are getting attacked by somebody else. They are trying to increase their own status at your expense. They are playing a different game and it's a worst game. It's a zero sum game instead of positive sum game. Playing stupid games with stupid price. What is the important thing to do for younger people starting out? Spend more time making the big decisions. They are they are basically three real because a big decision you make in your earlier life: where you live, where who you are with, and what you do. We spend very little time deciding what relationship to get into. We spend so much time into a job, but we spend so little time deciding what job to get into. Choosing what city to live in can also completely determine the tragedy of your life. But we spend a little time trying to figure out what city to live in. Advice to a young engineer considering moving to San Francisco. Do you want to leave your friends behind or be the one left behind? If you are going to live in the city for 10 years, if you are going to be in a job for 5 years, it's you are in a relationship for decades. You should be spending 1 to 2 years deciding these things. They are highly dominating decision. Those three decisions really matter. You have to say no to everything and free up your time so you can solve the important problems. Those three are probably the biggest one. uh, what or one or two steps you do you did take to surround yourself with successful people. Figure out what you are good at and start helping other people with it. Get it away, pay it forward. Karma works because people are consistent on a long enough time scale. You will attract with what your project, but does not mean you are patient. Your patient will run out if you count. An old boss once warned, "You will never be rich since you are obviously smart, and someone will always offer you a job that's just good enough." How did you decide to start your first company? I was working at this tech company called Home Network, and I told everybody around me, my boss, co-workers, my friends in Silicon Valley, all of these other people are starting companies. It looks like they can do it. I'm going to start a company. I'm just here temporarily. I am an entrepreneur. I didn't actually mean to trick myself into it. I wasn't a delib- deliberate, calculated thing. I was just venting, talking out loud, being very honest. But I didn't actually start a company. This was in 1996. It was much scarier, more difficult proposition to start a company. Then, sure enough, everyone started saying, "What are you still doing here? I thought you were leaving to start a company, and wow, you are still here." I was little embarrassed into starting my own company. Yes, I know some people aren't necessarily really ready to be entrepreneur, but long term, uh, Where did we come up with this idea that the current logic thing to do is for everybody to work for somebody else is a very hierarchy model. Find what the find what that feel like play. A human evolves a hunter and gatherers where we all worked for ourselves. It's only at the beginning of agriculture we being more hierarchical. The industrial revolution and the factory made us extremely hierarchical because one individual could not necessarily own or build a factory, but now thanks to internet we were going to back to an era where more and more people can work for themselves. I would rather be a failed entrepreneur than somebody who never tried, because even a failed entrepreneur has the skill set to make it own their way or make it on their own. There are almost 7 billion people on their planet. Someday, I hope there will be among 7 billion companies. I learned how to make money because it was necessary. After it stopped being a necessary, I stopped ca- caring about it. At last, for me, work was a meaning to an end. Making money was a meaning to an end. I'm much more interested in solving problems than I am in money. I'm making money. Any end goal will just lead to another goal leading to another goal. We just playing game in life. What you were grown up, you are playing the social game, and or you are playing the social game. uh you are playing the school game and you are playing the social game. My bad. Then you are playing the money game, and then you are playing the status game. This game just have a long and longer lived horizon. At some point, at least, I believe these are all just games. They are games where the outcome really stopped mattering. One, you see those the game, see through the game, then you just get tired of games. I would say I am at the age where just tired of games. I don't think there is an end or goal or purpose. I am just living life as I want. I am literally doing it moment to moment. So, I want to be off the here on the treadmill. I have to search this. HEDONIC.
Hedonic.
Related to characterized by or considered in a team of pleasant or unpleasant situation. Treadmill. What you really want is freedom. You want freedom from your. Let me give you some idea. What you really want is freedom. You want freedom from your money problem, right? I think that's only one. You can solve your money problem either by lowering your lifestyle or being enough making enough money. You want to retire, not retirement at 65 years old sitting in a nurse home collecting a check. Retirement, it's a different definition. What is your definition of retirement? Retirement is when you stop sacrificing your today for an imaginary tomorrow. When you today is complete in and out or itself, you are retired. Out of your getting there, well, one way is to have so much money saved that your passive income without you lifting a finger over overs your burn rate at since covers your burn rate. Second is you just drive your burn rate down to zero. became a monk. Third is you are doing something you love, you enjoy it so much, it's not about the money. So there are multiple ways to retire. The way to get out of the competition trap is to be authentic, to find the right you want, how to do better than anybody. You know how to do it between better because you love it, and no one can compete with you. It's your love to do it because authentic. And then figure out how to make map that to what society actually wants. Apply some leverage and put your name on it. You take the risk, but you gain the reward. Have ownership and equity in what you are going, and just crack it up. Did you motivation to earn? Did your motivation to earn money drop after you becoming a financial independent? Yes and no. It depends in the sense that desperation was gone. It did in the sense but if anything creates business and making money, sorry, making money or not, more of an art. But if anything, creating business and making money or not, more of an art. Wherever in commerce, science, or politics, history remains the artist. An artist is a creativity. Art is anything doing for its own sake. What are the things that are doing for its own sake, and they are nothing behind them? Loving somebody, creating something, playing too much. Creating businesses is a play. I create business because it's fun, because I am into the product. I can create a new business within 3 months, raise the money, embrace a team, embarrass. Assemble a team and launch it. It's fun for me. Really cool to see what I put together. It's make money among as a side effect. Creating business is a game I became good at. It just motivation has shifted from being a goal oriented to being artistic. Ironically, I think I am much better at it's now. Even when I invest, it's became like the people involved. I like hanging out with them. I learn from them. I think the product is really good. So such see these days I will pass on great investment because I didn't find them products interesting. They are not 100% or not nothing or nothing things. You can start saying moving more and moving towards the goal in your life. It's a goal. When I was younger, I used to be so desperate to make money that would have anything done anything if you are shown up and said, "Hey, I have got a swage tracking business, tracking trunking swage trunking business. Want to do it?" That I would say. I would have said, "Great! I want to make money. Thank God." No one gave me the opportunity. I'm glad I am went down the road of technology and science, which I genuinely enjoy. I got to combine my voc- uh, vocation, vocation and my vocation. What does this mean? Vo- A strong feeling of sustainable for particular career or occupation. Avocation means
Allocation.
not allocation. Avocation.
Vocation. Avocation.
Okay, a hobby or minor occupation. My okay. I always working. It looks like work to others, but it feels like playing to me, and that how I know not no one can compare with me on it because I am just playing for 16 hours a day. If other want to compete with me, they are going to work and they are going to lose because they are not going to do it for 16 hours a day, 7 hours a week. What was your figure out one minute, how much is what was your figure out where you thought you will financially safe? Okay. Money is not the roof of all evil. They are not evil about it, but the lust for money is bad. The lust for money is not bad in the social sense. It's not bad in the sense of your bad people for lusting for money. It's bad for you. Lusting for money is bad for you because it is a borderline pit. It will always occupy your mind if you love money and you make it. They are never you're never enough. There is never enough because the this despair is turned on and does not turn off at some number. It's a false sick to think it turn off at some number. The punishment for the love of money is delivered at the some time as the money. At the same time as the money, as you make money, you just want even more, and you became paranoid and fearful, fearful of losing what you do. Have these not free lunch. You make money to solve your money and material problems. I think the best way to stay away from the consistent love of money is not to upgrade your lifestyle as you make money. It's a very easy to keep upgrading your lifestyle as you make money, but if you can hold your lifestyle fixed and hopefully make your money and in a giant lump sums as opposed to strictly at the time, you won't have time to upgrade your lifestyle. You may get some far ahead. You actually became financially free. Another thing that helps, I value freedom above everything else. All kind of freedom to do what I want, freedom from things I don't want to do, freedom from my own emotion or things that may disturb my peace. For me, freedom is more number of value. To the extent money buys freedom, it's not great, but to the extent it makes me less free, which it's definitely does at some level as well. I don't think it. The winner of any game or the people who are so addicted they continue playing every even after they marginally utility from winning declares. Do I have to start a company to be successful? The most class of people in Silicon Valley own a consistent base or either the venture capitalist because they are uh, diverse and controlled what used to be a scarcity scarcity resources are people who are very good at identifying companies that have just hit product market fit. Those people have the background expertise and refines the reference those company really want to help them scale them scale. Then they going into the last Dropbox or the last Airbnb. The people who were at Google then joined at Facebook when it was 100 people, and then joined at Strip when it was 1,000 people. When Zuckerberg was just starting to scale his company and picnicked his, he was like, I don't know how to do this, and he called Jim Braley, venture capitalist and the founder of Axel Partners, and Jim Braley said, "Well, I have this really great head of a product at this other company, and you need this person." Those people tend to do the best risk adjusted over a period of time other than the venture investor themselves. Some of the most successful people I've even seen in the Silicon Valley has break out very early in their career. They got promoted to VP, director or CEO, or started a company. Then did well fairly early. If not getting promoted through the ranks, it's get a lot harder to catch up later in life. It's good to be in a small company early because they are less of infrastructures to prevent early promotion. For someone who is early in their career and maybe even later, the single most important thing about a company is the alumni network you are going to build. Think about who you are working with and what those people are going on to do. How much is that? Okay. How to get lucky? Should I read this? How to get lucky? Why do you say get rich without getting lucky? Uh, get rich without getting lucky. Why do you say? In thousand parallel universe, you want to be wealthy. In 99 of them, you don't want to be wealthy. In the 50 of them where you got lucky, so we want to factor luck out of it. I think we should stop till here. Um, yeah. So we read till page number 82 and started a little bit here till page number 83. So we also read same. We started from 72 to 82. So it's just 10 page sides, I would say. So what I understood from this, find work to feel like playing. Basically, the author says is people play two types of games. The one is more about the status game, and the second is more about wealth creation game. And he says the status game is not healthier because there is no end for it. People like they push one another down to get upper in the hierarchy, and the second is wealth game where there are many things in there where he said one thing that people get addicted to this game and just only focus on money rather than just uh, being like, yeah, just focus on money and get addicted to money rather than being trying to get freedom, to get independent and start doing what they love to do. So yeah, basically what I understood is uh, in starting earning money for solving money problem is good. Then after solving money problem, it's not great to be addicted to money. Rather, we should focus on what we love to do and which makes we happy, and by which our outcome is also get a certain amount of money so we can live our lifestyle as we want. And the second one, I realized that he says, um, once again I forgot. But I basically I know what things he's talking about earlier, but after reading this, I became more I can be more structured and tell those things in very articulated way. So yeah. And the second thing he says that money can buy happiness. Sorry, not about happiness. I will just leave it. I forgot. If I understood later. So yeah, it's been 30 minutes. So we successfully completed a 6 day streak. Yeah, streak, whatever. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.